Hi guys, it's Daniela here again from A Piece of My Mind. I just wanted to share kind of a funny little story with you guys about just something that happened to me recently. And I find that God really, not only does He have a sense of humor, but He really uses the most practical things in life to teach us lessons. And so I'll get right into it. Basically, I think women, especially mommies, will relate to the story possibly a little better than men would, so just bear with me. It's been some time that I've been experiencing some really bad pain behind my neck and also between my shoulder blades. And for the longest time, I just thought to myself, it must be, I just blamed everything under the sun that I could possibly think of. It must be the fact that I've been nursing my children for the past 3 years. It could just be the extra movement, the extra bending and just all sorts of things. And I just got to a point where I just couldn't figure it out. And I would notice that there were some periods of time where it wouldn't be so bad. And I thought, well, it's pretty much gone. There would be just a very mild kind of ache, and then it would just come back full force. And I just recently, the past couple weeks, it's just been so strong that, I've prayed, and it would really start to affect my focus. It's hard to focus. It's hard to, I could barely move my neck around without being in excruciating pain. And the interesting thing is, about maybe a week or so ago, my husband just kind of flippantly said to me, it could just be that sports bra you're wearing. And I thought, I just really immediately dismissed it because I thought, since I've been nursing my children, I've been, wearing these, more comfortable kind of gear to get the job done a little bit easier. So I kind of thought nothing of it. I thought, no, it can't be, because there's times where it's really intense and other times it's not. I just kind of dismissed it, and I just got to a point where it was so bad. I just got really serious and really prayed about it. Like, God, you have to do something. I kind of avoided, for those who know me, I'm really a bit of a health nut. I don't really like to visit the doctor frequently unless I really have to, or I try to use it more as a diagnostic, because I just don't like the idea of being put on drugs, because that seems to be the only thing that ends up happening. So I thought, it got to a point where I actually told my husband, you know what, I might have to just bite the bullet and start taking some drugs, because I honestly can't live with this pain anymore. It's just, now it's actually gotten really bad. It was at the point where I could live with it. I kind of got used to the pain, but over the past couple weeks, it just became just unbearable. So, to make a long story short, recently, just a couple days ago, actually, I wore this necklace that I actually have worn very, very often in the past. But for some reason, this day that I wore it was actually on Sunday. By the time the evening came around, I started to get a really bad itch around my neck, the back of my neck, my upper back area. And it got to the point where it was just driving me crazy. So I'm thinking to myself, great, so not only do I have this excruciating pain, it feels like a deep muscle or nerve pain, but on top of that, my skin is just like, it's got a rash, it's burning and itching. Jesus, please help me. I don't know what's going on. Well, so needless to say, I removed the necklace, never will be wearing that again. Apparently I've developed an allergy to it. But this is the funny thing. Because the itch was so bad, the next day I had decided the straps to my to the sports bra that I'm wearing, I have several of the same one. I'm just gonna, pull them over because it's getting in the way of the irritated area. And I just noticed something interesting. The moment I moved the straps, I began to immediately, and I mean immediately, feel a strong sense of relief. Not so much from the itching, but from the excruciating pain that I had in the back of my neck region, where, I started moving my neck sideways, up and down, and I'm thinking, that really, it was still a bit achy, but I couldn't believe it. I'm thinking, I just had this immediate relief. And then it dawned on me. This whole time, I'm thinking, I'm praying to God and I'm asking him, please take this pain away. I don't know what else to do. Then I have this other rash happening, and it's like, Jesus, where are you? I'm sitting here always, telling people, do we believe in miracles anymore? We need to stop, depending on big pharma for everything. And here I am at a crossroads where I'm thinking, I'm about to cave and I'm just going to go take some drugs. I can't sit around waiting for a miracle anymore. And lo and behold, the answer was right in front of me this whole time. But what was missing was discernment. It was just the simplest little thing. And in fact, my husband had mentioned it and I dismissed it. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is, could it be that we're just missing something? We're sitting here begging God for answers sometimes for a problem, and we almost feel like God's just not there. He's not listening. And on top of that, there's yet another problem that, it seems like all hell breaks loose. Like you're having a Job moment, like everything just that could go wrong does go wrong. And the funny thing is, the answer could be right in front of you and you just don't see it. You just need to take those blinders off. So really what happened in my case was, I feel as though God, that necklace had never ever caused me any rash or irritation in the past. But if it wasn't for that horrifying rash, I would have never discovered the root of the bigger problem, which was actually just a bra strap that was just way too tight, and it was not designed for my body structure. So sometimes it's just something. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I just want to encourage you that sometimes when the storms of life come, you might have something really, terrible happening, and you're thinking, Jesus, where are you when I need you? And then right when you pray for that, right when you're done with that prayer, it seems like you become attacked. You get attacked from an even bigger problem, and you're thinking, God, I was asking you for help, not for more problems. I encourage you today to just take a deeper look. Ask God for discernment. Ask him, just look at the situation from a God perspective and ask yourself, could it be that God is actually trying to show me something that maybe I just can't see? Maybe I'm a little slow. Maybe I'm just not getting it. Maybe I'm the one that's standing in the way of my own progress. And I'm asking God to heal me and to help me when, there's really nothing to heal. I'm the one standing in the way of that breakthrough. So I just thought I'd share my little epiphany moment with you guys. I hope it's encouraging. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and may God bless you. Take care.